Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be discussing how it is like parenting in these hard times currently. So this is going to be more of a chit-chatty video. It's not rehearsed or anything. It's just a way to get my thoughts out and to connect with other mothers that are also going through parenting during this hard time. And honestly, it's just a thought dump kind of. If you like these videos, just let me know and let's get into it. So as you know, everything that's happening in Palestine, as you know, I've made a community post regarding my stance on it and how I'm always with my Palestinian brothers and sisters and that I will always support them no matter what. And because of this, there are a lot of donation websites that I would recommend down below to help our brothers and sisters, and there are aids that are still going there, aid in food and resources that are still getting there, where there's still people on the ground there. So please let that not deter you from donating. And during this time it is hard to parent when you check your phone and you see another child that's injured or crying, and all those scenes that we've seen, it really pulls at your heart. It's very saddening and hard to see such horrible things happen to people that are disarmed. I did also make a TikTok about my feelings regarding how the motherhood community and the parenting community in general has not been speaking up about this enough, and I want to make this video just because I am a motherhood / parenting family channel, so I do want to advocate for my brothers and sisters in Palestine. With this being said, I think mothering and parenting during this time is a bit unique versus other times, I would say. The one part where I think I've been struggling with was with the fact of how can I help? How am I, a mother all the way across the world, going to help the people of Palestine? What can I do? I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't go out much, and there's, to an extent, I'm like, how much more, like, what can I do? And I've been watching a lot of lectures from Yaqeen Institute and other scholars that I follow, and a lot of them have been highlighting the fact of dua, and that's what I want to do in this video. The fact that dua is not utilized enough, and it's also seen as something that doesn't hold power, which is horrible to say, but we do know it does have that power. Allah is the most powerful. He's the king of this kingdom of his, and he's the most merciful, the most kind, and that's all I've been doing during this time is dua. Like, every time after I put the kid to bed, after I put my baby to bed, I pray Isha prayer or any of the prayers that I have more of a solitude time with, and I just pour my heart out into the dua, and the dua of the oppressed always gets answered. And as a ummah, we're all hurting during this time, so it will go to Allah. He will answer our prayers, and he's also the best of planners, so don't let it be discouraging you that it's not happening soon enough and such. We don't know the wisdom behind these things. However, we still have to do our part, and this is the individual part that we can do as mothers, is our dua for the people in Palestine. And another thing I've been doing is Quran, learning about the Quran, like the history behind certain events that correlate similarly to the events that are currently happening, and that's been giving me a lot of solitude because of the fact that I have more knowledge to grapple around such events that I've never been through. I'm like the older Gen Z, so obviously we read history books about what's occurring, but this is a different thing where we're seeing it on our phone, the genocide that's taking place. So it helps to know that the Quran, that's so old, has so many stories regarding similar events. So that's also been really helpful. The other part is going to protest whenever I can, and I plan accordingly. I try to go to protest. My kid comes with me. It's very safe, at least the area I live in, and it just gives a sense of community that a lot of people are here to do good. There's good people in the world. They are trying their best. There's a lot of community organizations that are working day and night to make this happen. And that's one way we could also help. Also, writing to our representatives before I wake up or during the end of night. I just send the letter, like spam it. You don't even have to. I didn't even know this, but I learned this from Zahra Bulu, that you could send upwards to 10 or more letters to your representatives. So that's what I've been doing. And because they have to write it down how many letters are coming in, like they have to keep track of that. So that's another way I've been trying to help, along with reposting on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I continuously repost stories on my Instagram stories with resources, information, anything that could help the algorithm, just boosting up Palestinian voices and content creators. So yeah, this is mostly that. I've been meaning to make this video for a really long time, just to reach out to the mothers and also show my support and solidarity. All of my prayers go out to the people. May Allah give them victory over their oppressors. May Allah grant them safety, give them food, give them resources. Let there be a ceasefire, and give them solace and contentment. I mean, I'll be getting back to my video shortly, but hopefully in the comment sections we could all just gather in community and to make dua for them as much as possible. That's about it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Assalamualaikum.